Welcome back to consecutive day 907 of the Diary of a Runpreneur. Please do give this a subscribe, share, like, comment, any engagement, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information is in the link in the comments below. Thank you for your support as always, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 907 of a Diary of a Runpreneur, and yeah, back out running at the dark, running when my boys are football training, and it's cold and very wet. We've had a really wet few days, and problem is with when it rains and the moisture remains in the air is that when you get wind, it's quite windy of late, and the temperature drops, the impact of wind and moisture in the air makes the feels like temperature significantly lower than the actual. And yeah, it's cold, wet, windy and dark, not ideal running conditions to say the least. But anyway, enough about my moaning about daily running. Firstly today, first thing I'm going to say is that I came across a couple of guys today on social media, super impressive guys, and we don't like to compare ourselves to others, but in this instance these are two guys that are doing incredible running streaks for very different reasons. One of them is on his 600th consecutive running day of running a half marathon every day. That's 21.1 kilometres every day, or 13.1 miles every single day for 600 days. That is crazy. That's not far off 3 times what I run on average every day. So that guy is impressive. His plan is to run to 1,000. Now whether he'll keep going or not, I'm not sure, because I question the sustainability of that amount of running every single day. But 600 days at that is super impressive. So hats off to that guy. I can't remember his name. I will find his name and I'll talk about him again at some point, I'm sure, as I'm following his journey. The other guy is an English guy. That guy's an American over in Florida. So, you know, running in Florida probably nicer than running over here. But this other guy, he lives in Cumbria, which is in the north of the country. Colder, wetter than conditions and hillier than where I live in the south of the country, which is pretty flat. And this guy is, I think he's over 200 days in to a run every day running streak, but he's running a marathon every day for 365 days, and he's literally, I think he's 200 and something, or maybe even 300 and something days in, which is just ridiculous. He's doing a marathon. That is 42.2 kilometres or 26.2 miles every single day for a year. Again, I don't think that will be sustainable for him to keep that going on, especially as he gets older. So comparing my challenge, which is a minimum of 5 kilometres, my daily average is 7.5, maybe slightly more than 7.5 kilometres every day. But I'm doing every day for 4,292 days to get one lap of the world, and in fact I'm going to probably continue for as long as my body allows me to do, with an outside shot of getting to 90, whereby I'll have the longest ever running streak. Now obviously when I get quite old I'll probably drop my my minimum distance from 5k down to maybe a mile. If I'm in my 80s and doing a mile a day, it's still be pretty impressive, so I'm sure people will let me off that. But my model, I think, is far more sustainable than theirs. Now however, that's not saying that theirs is less impressive. I think first impact wise, unbelievable levels of impressive,ness, and the longer they manage to do that, the even more impressive. But they are superhuman efforts. You know, straight off the bat, I don't think I'd be able to do either of those as of now. I don't think I'd be able to do that, but I think I've set myself up for something that's the ultimate ultra marathon, rather than crazy, ridiculous, superhuman challenges which have a start and an end point. But yeah, no, all I want to say is unbelievable superhuman efforts those two guys are currently doing, as well as probably hundreds and thousands of others out there who are doing equally as impressive feats, but so many of them we don't know about. But yeah, I think the moral to the story is is don't compare yourself to others. I think you can only be the best version of you. You can't be the best version of others. Now, everybody has different levels, and I know somebody says whatever level you're at, there's always someone at a high level. Well, that can't logically be true. I agree with the principle because it always avoids you getting complacent. But there is always going to be one person who is the best. It's not possible for there always to be someone better, because obviously that never stops. Now, that best person will get replaced by somebody else at some point. But yeah, the point I'm making is hang on, I've just got to get up here and walk along this crazily. This is grim, isn't it? Oh, blimey. super slippy. There's a closure on the guided busway, and we have to kind of walk down it so we don't slip. But the more people that have been walking along the verge, and the more kind of muddy it's become super slippy. But yeah, so just be the best version of you. That's the moral of today's story. Don't compare yourself to others. As long as we're the best version of ourselves, that's all we can ask. And you know what? If everybody was the best version of themselves, what an impressive race human beings would be. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that live unfulfilled and lives where people don't reach their optimum or anywhere near what the optimum they can be. And I'm trying to be very careful here because it's so slippy. Right, I've made it down, which is good. So anyway, that's it for me today. As always, any questions or comments, drop me a line. Do give this a subscribe, share, like, comment. Any engagement, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information is in the link in the comments below. Thanks for your support. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.